As you may have figured out, I'm a bit of a Halo fan, and as such, I've been very interested in this new Combat Evolved remake. For a while, I actually considered Combat Evolved my favorite Halo game, if not my favorite game ever. Um, I've since seen the light and know the error in my ways, but my point still stands. Combat Evolved is very near and very dear to me. And when I heard that it was getting another remake, I immediately got flashbacks. Ew! As time passed and news was drip-fed to us, I began to grow a little worried. How was I to know what to expect? It's been talked about to death that 343 has had a lot of misses with the Halo series, and I do agree with that sentiment, though it is definitely overblown. I thought Halo Infinite was a strong step in the right direction as compared to Halo 4 and the universally beloathed Halo 5. While a good game, Infinite's launch was a total mess. Between COVID and 343 repeatedly shooting themselves in the foot, there was a lot to be desired for, and a lot of empty promises. All this left a pretty bad taste in my mouth, and I was not the only one. So, to say that I've been suspicious of this whole Halo Studios rebrand, not to mention that first trailer we got, would be an understatement. Well, these past 2 weeks have come and they've gone, and we've got a lot of new information. Just so much. And it's been a little difficult to keep up with it, honestly. So far, my fears have been suppressed, though I'm still unsure if this is a false sense of security or the real deal. I will say, the game looks beautiful. From everything I've seen, straight up beautiful. Look at the water, and the sky, and this guy. They're beautiful. I would kiss this guy. It still has that glossy, plasticky feel that Infinite had, but nowhere near as bad. I would say that the lighting is still a little bright, but I'm just happy that it isn't Halo Anniversary.
Let's get this door open.
I also realize that that's more likely a symptom of this being an Unreal Engine 5 game, and it definitely does look like an Unreal 5 game. A very pretty one, but still. Speaking of looks, yes, Johnson does look a bit like Steve Harvey, and, it's going to take some getting used to. Speaking of getting used to, I like the new voice actor very much. I think he actually, but he's no David Scully.
Oh, I know what the ladies like.
On that topic, I am very interested with 3 new missions. I know there's been a little bit shown, but not very much in the way of the story. I can understand that they want to keep it close to the chest. This is the first new story-related content that us, the players, get to experience in about 5 years, so I am understanding of them wanting to keep it under wraps, but still, I think I have the right to be a little, suspicious, to say the least, especially after the lack of any goodwill left from Infinite's launch. Even if these levels are terrible, it will at least be refreshing to get something new, so it'll be fun to at least play them, even if the story is, terrible. Unfortunately, this does come at a cost. No multiplayer. We get a split screen campaign, but no dedicated multiplayer. No custom games, no Slayer, no big team battle, no capture the flag, no forge. Heck, I don't even know. No, not even firefight. And that still stings just a little bit, especially considering how important multiplayer is not just to the series, but to my channel specifically. I mean, that's what we do here. We do custom games. We do the stupid mongoose racing. So that's definitely not great and will inevitably hurt the replay value. Now, thankfully, the game is only $50 for the standard edition. A sentence that did physically hurt to say, but I appreciate that they're not charging the full $70 to $80 that most games seem to be going for now. Another sentence that really hurt to say. Now, as for gameplay, I've had to go off of gameplay clips and playtesters, of whom I was not one of. Halo Studios, come on, hook me up with that shit. This makes it hard to figure out if the combat has actually evolved, though, and it seems the enemy AI is very similar to Reach's. I think they actually built up most of it off of Reach, so it'll probably be fun to fight. It'll be interesting to see it translated through Combat Evolved's level design, though. The vehicles do look a little heavier than Infinite's, which is definitely good considering the vehicle physics in that game were terrible. I do like that we also see brutes and flood forms. I think it's just tank forms, but still, that's nice. Is one of those things that I was kind of hoping for, considering we have an expanded weapons sandbox. It only makes sense to have an expanded enemy sandbox to mix things up. I also believe that the skulls will really carry any hope that this game has of replay value, that and that remix mode, which does look pretty fun. I can't wait to play around with that with Shelled Monkey. Even if the game sucks, I know we can make our own fun with it. That being said, I am pumped up. I'm really hoping that this game is good, but I also can't forget the last 14 years of missteps and false promises, so, I'm taking it with a grain of salt. Halo really needs a win right now, so I'll remain cautiously optimistic with an emphasis on optimistic. I will be streaming the game on its release day of June 28th because I do not have the money for early access. I would love to hear what you, the viewer, think. So please feel free to share your thoughts below. Just keep it orderly. Have a wonderful day and goodbye.